You brat!
Jay!
You won't get away! Ouch! Jeez!
Time for me to wrap this up. Jay's mom was quickly arrested for child abuse and labor exploitation. Better to grow up in an orphanage than with a mother like her. Jay, or rather Ben now, apologized for hiding his true identity.
My mom was really controlling. I've always wanted to see you since the first day back in Finland, Alexei. But I was afraid she'd hurt you if I did.
I'm mad, but it's okay. Ben really came back to me for Christmas.
Still haven't kicked the habit of not wearing gloves outside? Your hands are freezing.
Who needs gloves?
Ouch! That's cold!
Open the door! Open the door! You bastard! How dare you lie to me? Let's break up! To be young. I was so fierce back then. You know, I almost lost the love of my life. But thanks to a special gift box, everything turned out wonderful. Well, let's listen to my story. I'm Rosie. I'm getting married soon, and my fiancé is Jack. We've been together since high school and plan to get married next year. Last month, at Gemini's wedding, I tried to catch her bouquet for good luck. A little info about Gemini, my best friend. She recently had a wedding with Leo. We've been hanging out together since high school. It'd be great if both of us have a happy ending with the wedding of our dreams. On the same day of Gemini and Leo's wedding, Uncle Pete, Leo's father, suddenly whispered to Jack and me, "I also have a present for you two, but this is a special box. I hope you will be as happy as Leo and Gemini. And you must remember one important thing. Do not open it until you decide to break up." What a mysterious gift box. But spirituality is no joke. It actually brought us closer together later on. There was a time when Jack was often late on our dates. Not to mention, every time we met, he clearly showed his fatigue. Sometimes I even found Jack secretly texting someone. Speaking of phones, I heard that when men put their phones on silent mode, it meant they wanted to hide something. I knew it. I tried everything to force him to tell me the truth, but Jack avoided it all. Each time he would casually answer that he was either busy or he was tired because of insomnia, etc. Jack never told me the specific reason. Just like that, the disagreements between us increased day by day, until one day, when I couldn't hold back my frustration anymore, I threw the gift box Uncle Pete gave me right in front of Jack. "You can do whatever you want. I'm so tired. You keep being like that. You don't want us to continue, do you?" Jack was surprised when I threw the gift box on the ground. Seeing the serious tension, he suddenly stood up, hugged me, smiled, and comforted. "Babe, I'm so sorry. I'll take you to the movies this weekend." After a while, I calmed down and nodded in agreement. Lucky for him. That weekend, as promised, Jack took me to the movies. At the cinema, he took my hand and said, "Stay here, okay? I'll go get us some drinks and popcorn and be right back." And then, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour passed, and Jack was nowhere to be seen. The movie was about to start. Then, Jack sent me one message. "Sorry, babe. Urgent business. I gotta go. Bye." What? Is he frickin' kidding me? I furiously called and texted him, but Jack didn't answer. I couldn't stand it anymore. I went to the trash can to throw away the tickets when suddenly I heard Gemini calling my name in the distance. She ran over smiling. What a coincidence. I'm going to the movies too. Why throw the ticket away? Watch it with me. Well, I was stood up anyway, so watching a movie with Gemini might help me relax a bit and forget about what happened for a while. After watching the movie, we walked around and then stopped at a cafe to chat. I complained to her about Jack's recent horrible behaviors. He no longer cares about me as before. Has he stopped loving me? I asked Gemini. My BFF got me so well. Gemini also agreed with what I said. We had the whole afternoon talking crap about Jack. That's it, girl. As we were talking, Gemini suddenly stopped and pointed at the opposite bar. "Look, Rosie." A terrible scene unfolded before my eyes. Jack was coming out of the bar and getting into a taxi with another girl. I was dumbfounded, not wanting to believe my eyes anymore. "You stood me up at the cinema, then cheated on me?" Immediately, I pulled out my phone and called Jack to ask where he was. I'm at the library, Jack said in a calm voice. Frickin' liar. There's no doubt about it. He's playing a double game. I threw my drinks on the ground in anger and said to Gemini, I'll break up with that bastard. Gemini hurriedly assured me, Calm down, Rosie. We have no proof. He'll deny it. I have an idea. Tomorrow, let's follow him and catch that bastard in the act. What do you think? Gemini makes sense. I'll catch that traitor red-handed and break up with him. I nodded in agreement to the plan. The next day, Gemini and I secretly followed Jack. We sat in the car and watched him from afar. The same girl from the other day came to pick him up in a taxi. I was furious and about to dash out to catch both of them when Gemini suddenly pulled me. Calm down. When you're out there, the taxi's also gone. We have to follow them to see where those two go. So, I swallowed my anger again and drove after them. We followed the other taxi. The car stopped in front of a luxury hotel. So, it's clear he betrayed me and went to a hotel with his mistress. I couldn't take it anymore. I got out of the car with the baseball bat Gemini gave me and the gift box I had brought before and followed them up to the hotel room. I will definitely beat those a-holes up. When I got to the front door, I knocked repeatedly. Open the door! Open the door! When Jack opened the door with a shocked face, I immediately threw the gift box on the ground, causing it to burst open. I pointed a baseball bat at Jack's face and shouted, You bastard! How dare you lie to me! Let's break up! Suddenly, Jack pulled a ring box from his pocket and knelt in front of me. Rosie, will you marry me? I froze, utterly surprised by Jack's actions. From inside that room, many of our friends rushed out to congratulate us and fired the confetti. They laughed and talked very happily. The room was elaborately decorated with balloons. As for me, I just stood there like an idiot. And then there was Gemini, who was hugging her stomach and laughed loudly from behind me as she said to Leo, You lose $10 to me. I told you Rosie wouldn't have the heart to hit Jack with this bat. What? So it was all just a play? They planned to help Jack propose to me? God, why am I so easily led? How and since when did he plan it? I was still wondering until Jack spoke up, startling me slightly. He was still kneeling there, smiling at me and said, You still haven't answered my question. Will you marry me? But how did you? I asked again curiously. I'm sorry for not spending as much time with you as before. I took on more jobs to earn enough money to buy you the ring you've always dreamed of. Then Leo, Gemini, and I came up with this plan together. Even the fact that Gemini met you at the cinema and went with you today, it's in our plan. Surprise! But the important thing is, please be my wife. My knees are kinda tired. I laughed and also shed tears of happiness and nodded slightly. I agree. Immediately, everyone there clapped and cheered loudly. I'll probably never forget that scene for the rest of my life. We had a quick wedding ceremony not long after that. As for Uncle Pete's mysterious gift box, after I threw it open in the hotel room, there were 2 letters in the box, one for Jack and one for me. Curious about the content? The letter to Jack included $100 with the text, Jack, buy flowers and a bottle of wine. And the letter to me also had $100 that said, Rosie, buy whatever you would like. That's all there is to it. Yet every time we were about to leave each other, we'd open the gift box and look at it ourselves. Then we would give each other a chance to correct our mistakes. I guess it's the secret to keep the flame of love that Uncle Pete wants to teach us. As for me and Jack, after that incident, I realized that in love, perhaps just having faith in each other is enough. And you? Do you have any secret method to keep your love? Share it with us.
I still remember on my 12th birthday, while Anna had a big party, nobody even paid me attention. Because I felt sorry for myself, I decided to wear my mom's pair of jade earrings, the only gift she left behind. Looking at myself in the mirror, I consoled myself that even though my mom had passed away, she was still watching over me. Where did you steal those earrings? My stepmom suddenly pushed the door open and grabbed the earrings. No, they're mine. I fought back with all my might to prevent her from taking them. Everything in this house is mine. If you want to live here, give me the earrings. No way! Hi, my name is Camilla, and I'm 17 years old. I lost my mom right when I was born. All my childhood I lived with my dad. He was quite a famous writer under the pen name Blue. In all of his works, apart from that pen name, he didn't include any other personal information. After my mom's death, Dad and I supported each other. Things were going well until he decided to remarry a woman named Karen. She also has a daughter 1 year older than me. They were also very friendly and loving to me. But then my dad died suddenly in a traffic accident. Because he didn't have a will, all his assets belonged to my stepmom. She and her daughter spent all the money Dad left as they pleased. Not only that, they also treated me horribly. Every morning I had to get up at 6 a.m. to do housework and prepare breakfast for them before going to school. My stepmom never gave me pocket money. My bedroom was also demolished to make room for Anna's closet. The small attic became my only private place in the house. Not only my stepmom, but Anna also bullied me. When I was 12 years old, she read my diary and knew that I had a crush on David, the richest and most handsome guy in my school. Anna took my diary to school and read it in front of everyone, including David. Oh, she wants to marry him. Haha, so stupid. The whole class burst into laughter after Anna's words. Because I was so embarrassed, I burst into tears and ran away. When I was whimpering in the toilet, Jenna, my classmate, came to console me. Since then, we became best friends. I feel very happy that I have a good friend like her. In high school, I was once again in the same class as David, but because of that memory, I never dared to talk to him. I could only quietly follow David through his Facebook page. Once, I was surprised when I saw David sharing a picture of my dad's book, Mist in Brooklyn, one of his bestsellers, and said that he greatly enjoyed it. He shared that after a long time, he had been finally able to buy a copy signed by the author. But as soon as I saw that signature, I knew
I hope see my new friend. I don't know if she is a by a girl, but no, I keep on dying though. Bah, dude, and not cool. I'm trying to get to 80, level 80, but I have ZZD tonight, where you learn about Jesus. Oh, I can't believe it. I have to go in. I really don't know. If I'm being honest, on my first time going back there. So, oh, hi, Asa. I don't know why I said that, but anyways, I'm gonna see if I have gun luck. Please get some wings from my box. The L type. Am I getting a bobcat skin? I don't. Why is it not saying like bobcat? Yeah, my mom is talking in the background. I don't understand why I deaf it, because my whole family talks Nepo and don't have my face or my speech. How would I don't get my mom don't mostly mind. My dad is to pray for my face to get better. Like, bah. Also, he doesn't even care about me, only my brother. I know, I'm so weird. But I think that video is longer than I thought. So, I have it added. I have added my video to be like 9 minutes long. Shoot.